Wait lang, di ako ready. Wait lang. Di ako ready. Nag-live na. Kumusta kayo dyan, mga kameta? Mga ka-weekenders. Kamusta kayo dyan, mga ka-weekenders? Ayan, ayusin pala natin lighting. Ayan, di pa nandito. Yan na, mga kameta. Kamusta kayo dyan? Kamusta kayo dyan? How are you? Booyaka siya! Eto na, nasa weekend na tayo at naka-ano na tayo. Uniforme. Boracay style. Yan. Sa totoo lang, mga kametas, binili natin ito ng halos isang dekada na. Ngayon ko lang nalaman, ganito palang itsura niya pag na-iron natin. For almost a decade, akala natin ang itsura nito ay may gusot-gusot. Sabi, hindi, design na yan. Kasama yan sa design na may gusot-gusot. Yung pala, nung first time na medyo matinong planchado, ay, yan pala itsura niyan. Tapos biglang bumalik yung mga alaala. Yung mga unang labas ng pera, ganun, bibili ka ng una mong pamburaka, yan. Kamusta kayo dyan, mga kameta, mga ka-Magellan, mga ka-Junior, mga ka-Unity? Masaya ba tayo? Are we proud of our president, of our country, mga kagusot-gusot? Ayan. Sabi ni Raquel, ang tawag dyan, gusot mayaman. Ayan. Yan naman gusto ko mga ganyang bola eh. Magbabola na lang tayo. Gusot yaman. Yayamanin gusot. Yan na. Yan. YG. YG yaman gusot. Gusot yaman GY. Ayan. Wala naman ang sense yung sinasabi ko. Medyo sabaw na ako, mga kameta, kasi kanina umaga, hinabol ko pa yung mga articles natin for next week. And then kanina ulit, hinabol ko rin yung mga iba. Kasi gusto ko na hindi. Kasi mag-Sabbath day na bukas ay ako mag-work. So I needed to finish everything now so that walang issue. Kailangan ko tapusin yung mga ibang writings natin dito habang nandito tayo para may originality and authenticity. Kasi marami tayong mga reflections, mga kameta, dun sa tawagin natin ng varieties of oligarchs. Bakit dito sa bansang to, gumagawa yung mga oligarchs nila ng sarili nilang national car, booyaka siya! Habang sa atin, gumagawa tayo ng sariling problema sa buhay. Ayan tayo. Ay. So yun mga kameta. Mga kameta! So habang nandito pa tayo, authentic pa yung natin, view natin, fresh pa yung feelings, yung emotions, yung nationalism, patriotism. Sabi ko, isulatan natin itong mga articles natin comparing Philippines-Vietnam, also analyzing yung mga latest relationship between Vietnam, US, and China. Siguro pagbalik natin sa Philippines, mas pag-usapan natin para mas komportable tayo doon na natin pag-usapan yan. But anyway, mahusay ang foreign policy ng bansang to, no? The way they deal with major powers. So let's talk about it more. Ayan, kay Robert Ehan Santos. Wassalamualaikum, Eid al-Fitr Mubarak dun sa mga friends natin joining us from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Yan. Wassalam. Kamusta kayo dyan? Yan. Kamusta kayo dyan? No, so katulad na sinabi natin kahapon, mga kameta, andito. Feeling ko nasa Rojas Boulevard ako. So andito na po. Andyan na po sa Manila yung bagong foreign minister ng China, Tatay Digong joins the chat box. Yun, no? Proud na proud. Happy si Tatay Digong. Andyan na naman yung mga top Chinese officials. Ayan na. Magdadavao kaya siguro yan? Pupunta ba sa Republic of Davao? Yung Chinese officials. Andyan na sa Pilipinas yung Chinese foreign minister. What's interesting, mga kameta, is yung body language. Kung pansin niyo yung body language ni Secretary Manalo, who just came back from the U.S. for the 2+2 meetings with his counterpart, Secretary Blinken, and of course, yung Secretary of the Defense ng U.S., si Lloyd Austin, at yung ating acting Secretary of Defense, si Charlie or Carlito Galvez. Actually, hindi ko pa sure kung magkakaroon din tayo ng latest development dyan sa Defense Secretary, kasi parang rinig ko si Gibo pwede maging Defense Secretary pa natin. Mamaya na tayo mag-marites, mahirap na. And then, balikan natin ito, mga kameta. Alam mo naman, junior cabinet. Parang Trump cabinet yan. Paiba-iba yan every few months. So, tingnan natin yung mga latest yan. But mga kameta, balikan natin itong issue na to. So, andito na yung Chinese foreign minister na bago. Sabi ko, actually, itong Chinese foreign minister na bago, medyo mahusay. Ito yung dati nilang foreign minister sa Washington, D.C. So, this is someone who's very, very experienced in dealing with, let's say, complicated. It's complicated bilateral relationship. And the interesting thing about this foreign secretary is that he is generally more soft-spoken, although they used to say that about Yang Jiechi and Wang Yi, among others. You know, I'm not a fool. You know, I've been analyzing Chinese foreign policy for quite some time. But I think temperamental itong foreign minister ng China is more, let's say, diplomatic than definitely yung Chinese ambassador sa Pilipinas. And I would say even compared to Wang Yi. Although Wang Yi, when he was new as a foreign minister of China, he was actually very, very sophisticated. There's actually a term for him in China, and tawag sa kanya, I forgot how to say it in Chinese. Ang tawag sa kanya is silver fox because he has this nice, beautiful gray hair at medyo gwapings, no? Medyo mga George Clooney of China, and then I'll not push it too much. But Wang Yi is seen as a suave, ganda ng hair, tapos ganun. Um, but Wang Yi, and the thing with Wang Yi is that he also managed very tough relationship between Japan and China. He's really a Asia expert and Japan expert. He speaks Japanese very well, actually. He managed very tense relations with Japan when the former Japanese prime ministers, I'm not sure if it's Abe or Koizumi, when they visited the Yasukuni Shrine. So this is a very sensitive issue, but he kind of managed it well. So when Wang Yi won, we were quite optimistic that, I mean, won the position of foreign minister, we were quite optimistic that he can handle things well. But Wang Yi kind of went down the road of Yang Jiechi, who was the former U.S. ambassador to DC, who also became the foreign minister. Both of them quite soft-spoken, quite elegant, sophisticated, but down the road, nagiging wolf warrior na sila. Now, let's say with this, the latest foreign minister of China, who medyo nagpapa-wolf warrior ng recently just to show his nationalistic credentials. But in fairness to him, I followed him quite carefully when he was the Chinese ambassador to Washington, D.C. And on many occasions, he made very good statements about the need for de-escalation, the need for engagement. Actually, you can check his New York Times article, opinion ed the other year. Mahusay ito eh. So I'm hoping that during his visit in Manila, mga kameta, he will have a realistic appreciation of the fact that the Philippines is no longer under a Tatay Digong. All right? Iba na po yung leadership ng Philippines. And that he has to also appreciate that the Filipino people don't want the Philippines to be, quote-unquote, a province of China, nor do they want a president who will be subservient to China or kowtowing to China. I remember very well, mga kameta, paano ni Tatay, maraming mga supporters ni Tatay na pumunta sa akin. Sinasabi na, alam mo, gusto ko yan si Tatay, matapang yan, blah, 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 all of the whole thing, the whole 9 yards. But sabi na, pero pagdating sa China, hindi ko talaga na-appreciate yung ginagawa niya. Bakit siya ganyan, Prof? As in, literally, lumalapit sa akin, biglang yung iba, no? Feeling sikat, no? Seriously, yung mga nakakilala sa atin, pumunta sa akin, at tinatanong, bakit ganyan si Tatay Digong? So, ito pati mga supporters ni Tatay Digong, na iba, gusto nila yung mga domestic policies niya, yung kunyaring laban sa oligarchs, lahat yung mga drama. Pero ayaw nila talaga yung parang pro-China stance ni Tatay Digong noon. So my sense is the Chinese have to really appreciate Marcos Jr. is actually reflecting the Filipino public opinion, which is build a strong alliance with the U.S., with Japan, and others so that we have a better chance of defending yung ating karagatan dyan sa West Philippine Sea. This is absolutely clear dun sa Pulse Asia survey. Uy, Pulse Asia! Ayan, magre-react na naman yung mga yan natin dyan! Ayan tayo eh! Hindi pwede, guys. Isa-cite mo lang Pulse Asia when it shows what you want it to show. Tapos pag yung Pulse Asia, pinakita na sikat yung kabila, biglang sabi niya fake news yan. Hindi pwede yan ganun. You see, the Pulse Asia surveys have consistently shown, even during Digong time, up until now, ng mga taong bayan natin, ang mamayan Pilipino, gusto nila matapang tayo pagdating sa West Philippine Sea. Gusto nila mag-develop tayo ng alyansa with America, with Japan, with Australia, and others to defend our claims in the West Philippine Sea. Klarong-klaro, both SWS and Pulse Asia survey na ang baba nung favorability and trust rating ng China sa Pilipinas at US is consistently high. But as I said, there are other Pulse Asia surveys which are really good and also show that Filipino people want the US to be more reliable. Kaya tignan natin dito sa EDCA, anong ambag nito sa atin aside from us giving more sites and access to the Americans. Kasi ang ayaw kong mangyari dito mga kameta is ang Pilipinas ay maging real estate lang, na real estate partner. Sana naman hindi tayo maging real estate agent lang. We offer more than sites. We offer capabilities. We offer operational capacity. We offer logistical support. But we also get the most out of our relationship with with our allies, not only US, because I'm very uncomfortable with just relying on one country, especially US. I want us to diversify as much as possible, mga kameta. Alright, ayan, magagalit naman yung mga friends natin dyan sa kabila. No, but I'm just saying this, alright? Ayan, Tatay, join the chat room. Yan, mga ganun. No, so I really hope this foreign minister will appreciate it. The body language was not very warm. In fact, it was much colder or much more lukewarm than body language between Wang Yi and our former foreign secretaries, or even the latest foreign secretary, we have Secretary Manalo. So you could see there's some awkwardness there. My sense is may konting damage control din nangyari yan dahil dun sa mga fallout from the supposedly misquoted statements ng Ambassador Huang. To be honest, I think China can do better. They used to have very good ambassadors. In fact, Ambassador Zhao, the former ambassador ng taon nagstay sa Philippines, 7 years, 6 years, mahusay yun. You never saw him making any ridiculous statements. You never saw him making... Maalala niyo yung si Ambassador Zhao, yung dati nilang ambassador was very close to Digong. Mahusay, smooth operator. Never siya nagsalita ng anything na provocative, etc. He just did his job. But obviously, in the end, he was not able to deliver what he was supposed to deliver, which is, among others, a joint development agreement deal with the Philippines. Hindi talaga magawa ni Tatay Digong yan kasi gets talaga natin na magva-violate at sa ating saligang batas. Anyway, mga kameta, so going back to this, I think this is a moment of truth in our bilateral relationship. But my hope is na parating natin sa ating mga Chinese counterparts na we don't want confrontation, we don't want conflict, we want to have good, strong economic relationship, people-to-people relationship. I'm for that, 100% for that. But we have to make sure na klaro din yung ating red line sa kanila. And we clarify to them, it is absolutely our sovereign prerogative what we want to do with our allies. And it's none of their business what we do with our allies, right? And remember, EDCA, it's called Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement. It's not called Enhanced Offense Cooperation Agreement. It's called Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement. So everything we're doing here is to strengthen our own... Ang ganda yung naisip ko ah. Naku, mamaya marinig niyan. Baka may kopya sa atin. And ito na yung talking points. Ito, kaya nga may enhanced defense tayo kasi ayaw natin mag-offense. Tapos mamaya marinig natin siya niya. See? Pati si Darian nagsabi, hindi ito. Alam na this! Uy, maganda yung naisip man. Sulat ko nga yan. Ilabas natin sa ano. No. So ito talking points. Sabi ko talking points talaga. No, honestly. So my point is, this is enhanced defense cooperation. More than that, this is about deterrence. So two important words, mga kameta. Deterrence and defense. This is not about offense. This is not about provocation. And pasensya na dun sa mga ewan natin, mga tao dyan, na don't provoke China, US niya. Wait lang. Biglang tayo pa may kasalanan. Ang tawag po dyan, strategic gaslighting. O ako rin nag-invento yan. O pakikot yan. Mamaya, andun na naman tayo sa tarantadong kalbong, pangalan niya. Yung cartoonist, ilalagay naman tayo, shade na naman tayo. Walang yan. Anyway, pakabayad na tayo, sorry. Anyway, mga kameta, no, I'm just saying, this is about defense, this is about deterrence, this is not about provocation. It is not us or our allies who are threatening to invade Taiwan. It is not us or allies bullying countries in the West Philippine Sea, including where I am today. Galit na galit itong bansa na ito sa China dahil binubully din sila, alright? So mga kameta, this is about deterrence, this is about defense. We have to make that clear to our Chinese counterparts. Now, in fairness naman, anong banat news? In fairness naman mga kameta, di maganda talaga yung sinabi ko, di ba? Aminin natin, maganda talaga yan. Alam mo kung may spokesman si Digong, si BBM, kung may spokesman siya na, wag na tayo magsalita. Baka mga misquote na naman tayo, baka ma-misquote din ako. Hindi. Ito mga kameta, tapusin ko na tong conversation na to, Makati na yung para ako mga barangay chairman, alam mo yung matagal na mag-usap, tapos tinataas na yung pa, tapos Makati na dito. Alam mo yung gano'n, yung mga tambay sa kanto, after first hour ng chismisan, kati-kati na, pansin na yan! Pansin ko talaga yan eh! Pansin ko yan! Sabi ko, bakit? Yun pala, ibig sabihin parang tagal ng usapan, kati-kati sila dito. Pare, alam mo, yung panahon natin, yung kabataan natin, parang ganda nung 3-point shot mo, gano'n. Tapos kakati-kati sila, akit nila yung paa nilang ganyan. Parang naging ganyan na rin tayo mga kameta. Ayan, tapos natin ang hindi ko maintindihan, bakit kinakati dito sa taas? Anong meron dyan? Lalo na yung mga nakasando na pang basketball, kakatayin dito. Pare, tapos Hindi ko talaga maintindihan saan galing yung kati-kati niyan eh. Mas maintindihan ko yung parang sa likod, yung parang hindi mo alam gagawin mo or ganyan-ganyan ka. Pero yung kati-kati ganyan, ay naku mga kameta, mag-comedian na lang tayo. Gawa tayo ng late night show with late night show with mga kameta. Fuego. Anyway, nasaan na tayo? Inakyat ko na naman yung paa ko dito. Mamasahin ko yung paa ko. Di ba ganun din yung mga tambay sa kanto, tataas nila yung paa nila, tapos mamasahin nila yung paa nila, ganyan. Tapos kakati-kati sila dito. Wala, Tatay Digong style na naman. Hindi, seryoso. What I'm saying is, this red line should be very clear to China. Oh yeah, switch na, seryoso tayo. This red line should be very clear to our Chinese counterparts. But, kita mo naman kay BBM, in fairness naman, he's still trying to make sure na we don't burn all the bridges with China. Although parang I'm not sure we want to have bridges with China sa West Philippines. No, or Taiwan. No. No, of course, I don't mean it in the literal sense. I mean, not burn the bridges with China because and also not burn the bridges with China kasi wala naman na-build na bridges ang China sa atin masyado except yung Pasig River. Tapos, ano yung isang bridge dyan sa Rockwell? Yung tipong ganito ganito. Yung bridge parang 6 lanes, pero bago ka pumunta sa 6 lanes, 2 lanes ka lang. So parang ano yan, gaganon yung mga kotse, tapos gaganon yung mga kotse, tapos gaganon yung mga kotse. Ano naman yan mga kameta? Ano naman yan mga kapalpakan na projects na nakuha ni tatay nun? May matinong projects. He doesn't want to burn bridges with China kasi wala pa silang na-build na matinong bridges sa atin. So hopefully down the road, what President Marcos Jr. said mga kameta, kati-kati tayo dito. Ito kasi sabi ni BBM. Nakita ko, si Nieto ba yan? May interview siya with BBM. Taray talaga, no? High level talaga mga discussions nila BBM. Next level. Anyway, balikan natin to. Ano sasabihin ko? No. The fact that BBM said that, yeah, baka the Chinese ambassador was misquoted and all, that means that BBM himself still wants to keep the conversation, the communications lines open with China. Nakita ko kasi online, tinatag ako ng mga ibang dilawan. Si Darian ba, magkukudus-kudus pa kay BBM? Di niya nagigets yung ginagawa ni BBM dito. Siyempre, magpapaganin yan para hindi totally burned yung bridges. But at the same time, papunta na siya sa Amerika. O pare, naalala mo na nasa Amerika tayo noon, nung kabataan natin yan. Pumunta siya sa Amerika para palakasin yung alyansa natin. But as I said, this is about defense, this is about deterrence, and Pogo Bridge daw, sabi nung isa. Ewan ko dyan sa Pogo Bridge na yan. Di ba mga kameta, pansin niya nung sa may Rockwell area, ganito Di ba parang yung gawa nila, ang ganda ng bridge Ang laki-laki ng bridge. Pero bago ka pupusa, ang sikip-sikip ng ganito, tapos gaganon yung bridge. Tapos, ano yon? Sa yung mga, yung mga ginagamit sa chemistry, sa laboratory, yung mga nipis dito, makapal, ganyan. Anong yan? Di ba? Anong klaseng engineering yan? Ay nako, Pogo Bridge daw, Pogo Bridge. Huwag kayong ganyan sa Pogo. Galit din ng China sa Pogo kasi illegal yung mga yan. Ewan kay tatay, ba't yung pinapasok yung mga yan? Anyway, mga kameta, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed our kwento. Next time, hopefully, pag may budget tayo, doon na tayo sa barangay. Yakit mo yung pako, ganyan. Tapos, usap-usap. Tapos, di ba, sino yung mga tambay sa kanto? Minamassage pa nila yung paa nila habang nagkwento. Pare, naalam mo yung time niyan. Tapos yung isa kinakatin niya yung likod. Pare, nung bata, naalala mo si ganito. Pare, ganda ng 3-point shot ni pare. Tapos gagang-ganon sila. Feel nila. Zading-zadi yung gano'n. Gano'n talaga yung sa likod. Gano'n, zadi shot. Gano'n. Ayan na. Okay na, tama na yan. Gawidak. See you guys. Enjoy na kayo dyan. Nag-laugh trip na lang tayo. Kasi naman yung level ng discussion natin napunta sa barangay geopolitics ni tatay. Ay nako, parati ko sinasabi palpak talaga yung geopolitics ni tatay. Di ko ayaw maniwala ngayon. Obvious na palpak ko yan. Kaya kati-kati na lang tayo dito. Alright, pare naalala mo yung panahon natin. Gagawin sila. 3-point shot. Tapos kakatin, akit niya yung paa niya. Hindi, feeling ko, pag nakataas yung paa, excited na sila. Pare, naalala mo yung ganito, ganyan, yan. Alright! Maraming salamat. Napagod ako. Kakain na ako. Enjoy na kayo dyan, guys. Have a happy weekend. Thank you very much again. And again, of course, have a blessed weekend, a blessed Sabbath day tomorrow. And God willing, I'll catch up with you guys soon. Catch up tayo soon. Marami tayong pag-usapan. Tignan natin yung outcome of meetings natin with yung visiting foreign minister, tingnan natin ang mangyari dyan, right? And then more updates also dun sa mga items na lalabas doon sa pagbisita ni ni Marcos Jr. dyan sa the White House. West Wing. Booyakasha! Talk to you guys soon. Have a good day and God bless.